Jai Hind everyone, I am Prabhat Kumar and I welcome you all to PYQ Academy. In today's video, I am going to solve the mathematics, aptitude and reasoning portion of CAPF AC examination 2021. As discussed in the earlier video that from 2021, the UPSC has been asking only 15 questions, whereas earlier there were 20 questions of aptitude and reasoning. So let's start our first question. So in the first question, it is given that in an exam, a candidate attempts 20 questions and secures 72 marks. If 5 marks are awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks are deducted for each wrong answer, then how many questions were answered correctly by him? Okay, so let's take um, the candidate attempts X as correct, okay, and Y as wrong. Okay, that means in total he attempted 20 questions. Okay, so if plus 5 marks are awarded for correct answer and minus 2 marks are awarded for wrong answer, so we can write like 5x minus 2y and it will become 72 because the total marks scored is 72. So by solving these two equations we can get the answer. So let's multiply this equation, so it will become 2x 2y and this will be 40. Okay, so by adding the equation we will get 7x equals to 7, this will become 112. So x equals to 112 divided by 7, so it will become 7 7 and 7 6. Okay, so our answer is nothing but option C. The question was asking correct of where, and the question was asking about the number of questions attempted correct. So x is the number of options attempted correct. Okay, so our answer is option C. Let's move to the next question. In the next question it is given that which one of the following is the greatest number by which the product of three consecutive even numbers would be exactly divisible. Okay, so let's take a very simple example of even consecutive numbers. So most simple will be 2, 4 and 6. Okay, so in the question it is asking that which one of the following is the greatest number, okay, by which the product of three consecutive even numbers would be exactly divisible. Okay, so 12 can be divided, means we can, let's product it first. 2 4 is 8, 8 is 48. Okay, so 48 can be divided by 12, 24, 48, but not by 64. Okay, but we don't know whether this is our means correct numbers or not. Okay, let's try another number. Let's take 4 6 and 8. So when we will multiply this now, it will be okay like 4 6 and 8. Okay, so it 64 can be divided. Let's check it. So 4 16 times and 4 4 times, 4 2 times, so 2 2 times, 2 3 times. Yes, 16 can be divided. Let's check another option. Okay, means 6 8 and 10. Okay, 6 into 10 in. Now let's check for 64. So 8 8 is 64, 2 4 is 8, 2 5 is 10, 2 2 is 4, 2 3 is 6. Here it is 15 by 2. That means 48 will be the greatest number which would be exactly divisible by the product of no 48 is the number which can divide the product of the three consecutive even numbers. Okay, so answer is option C, not 64, because 64 is not applicable in all the cases, but 48 is applicable in all the cases. Okay, so let's move to next question. Next question is given that it is a very simple question from percentage. Okay, 15% of A 15% of A is double of 30% of B. That is equals to double of 30% of B. Okay. So of is nothing but multiply. Okay. We can substitute of by multiplication. Okay. So now let's try to calculate. It will we can cut percent from both sides. It will be 15A equals to 60B. Okay. Now we can find the ratio. So 60 by 15, it will be 4 is to 1. Okay. So our answer is nothing but option D. Question was asking the ratio A to B is 4 is to 1. Okay. Let's move to next question. In the next question, it is given that the cost of yes, okay. This is the first question. The cost of gold varies directly as the cube of its weight. Okay. A gold piece weighing 20 decigram costs 1000 rupees. So if it is broken into two pieces in the ratio 2 is to 3, so what is the profit? Okay. If it is broken into ratio 2 is to 3, then whole is 5 and 5 is denoting 20. Okay. So its price varies uh, directly with the cube of its weight. Okay. If let's suppose if 2 is the weight now, so its price will be directly proportional to 8. This price will be directly proportional to 27 and its price will be directly proportional to 125. Okay. So let's add this total. It will be 35, but originally it was 125. So by breaking, there is a difference. Okay, in price. Let's calculate the difference. 35. So it is nothing but 90. So if 125 denotes rupees 1000, then 1 denotes rupees 8. Okay. So originally the price was 125, but by breaking it there was a loss of 90. Okay. So if 1 denotes 8, then 90 will denote what? 8 into 90, that means 720. So there is a loss of rupees 720. Okay. This was a very good question because it needs clarity of concept. Okay. I will say this is more than means it is one of the tough questions of this paper. Okay. So let's move to next question. The average age of the boy in class is 12 years. Okay. Average age of boys and girls. Okay. So 12 and for girls it is 11. But there are 50% more girls than boys in the class. Okay. Suppose if boys are 100, so girls are 50% more, that is 150. If we have to calculate the ratio, we will get 2 is to 3. Okay. So if 2 boys is there in the class, then girls are 3. So which of the following average age of the class? So let's assume that there are only 2 boys and only 3 girls. Okay. So if the average age of 2 boys to 12, then total average age will be 24. And similarly here it will be 33. So total age of by addition of the class will be 77. Okay. So now what is asking? Okay. Sorry, 57. It is 57. So we know the formula of average, that average equals to sum divided by n. Here the sum is total 57 and total n is 3 plus 2 5. So let's divide it by 5. It will come 11 5 is 55.5 4 is 20, 11.4. So our answer is option B. Okay. Let's move to next question. A sum triples in 10 years under compound interest at a certain rate of interest. The interest is being compounded annually. In how many years it would become 9 times? Okay. Suppose initially it was 100. Okay. The amount became 300. Okay. 3 times. Time is 10 years. Okay. So we don't know the rate. We know the formula amount is equals to principal into 1 plus r by 100 power 10. Okay. So if amount is 300 equals to 100, 1 plus r by 100 equals to 10. So it will become 3. So the formula of 1 plus r by 100, this is up 3. Okay. Now we know that the amount becomes principal for the next term. Okay. So after 10 years, this 300 will become the principal. So and now we can write like this: 1 plus r by 100. Okay, we don't know the t, and it becomes 900. So you can see here, if the relation is 3 now, 3 times, that means it will take another 10 years to triple its product, means triple its amount. So surely the initially it was 10 years and under another 10 years, so it will need 20 years to become 9 times of its initial principal. So our answer is option A. Okay, let's move to next question. The number of ways by which 6 distinct balls can be put in 5 distinct boxes. Okay, suppose there are 5 distinct boxes: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and there are distinct balls: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, in the question there is a little bit ambiguity whether the question is asking for, means means whether the balls can be repeated or not. But as per I know, if there are distinct balls to be put in distinct boxes now, so we cannot go for the repetition. So we should solve this problem without using repetition. Okay, so suppose for the first box there are 6 options. Okay, similarly 5, 4, 3 and 2. By multiplying this we can get the number of choices. Okay, so the answer is nothing but 720. Okay, there is little bit confusion in this question. Means that whether we should apply uh, without with repetition or without repetition. I am doing this with without repetition. Okay, so answer is option C. Let's move to next question. A wire of length 6 meter is stretched such that its radius is reduced by 20%. Okay, suppose this is a wire, this is 6 meter, it is stretched, we don't know how much. Okay, so initially suppose it was like this now, this much width, it will become like this. Okay, the radius is decreased. So suppose the initial radius was suppose 10, then it will become it is reduced by 20%, so it will become 8. Okay, so but the thing is that the volume 1 and volume 2 will be same, v1 equals to v2. Okay, because we are not changing the material. Okay, so if the material remains same, so let's apply the volume. This is a cylindrical form, so volume of cylinder is nothing but pi r square h. Okay, pi r square h. So v1 equals to pi r equals to, that means 100, and h is nothing but 6. Okay, and v2 it will be pi, and in place of we can place 64, and we have to find h. So and v1 is equals to v2, so that means pi into 100 into 6 is equals to pi into 64 into h. So let's cut this. Okay, we can also cut 425 times and 416 times, then 2 3 times, 2 8 times. So h becomes, that means the length, new length becomes 25 3 is 75, 75 by 8. Okay, but the question is not asking about the length, it is asking about the how much increase in length. Okay, so initially it was 6 and now it is 75 by 8. So let's subtract it. It will be 75 minus 48 and 15, so 7 and 2, 27 by 8. So initial, now there is a change of 27 by 8, so change in percentage will be 27 by 8 into 100. Let's solve it. 27 by 6 into 8, okay, into 100. So 3 2 is 6, 3 9 3 9 is 27 years, 250 times, okay, 2 4 times 225. So it is nothing but 225 by 4. So it will be like 5 for 520 and 4 is 24.25, 56.25. So our answer is option B. Okay, the question asked about the increase in length in percentage. So our answer is option B. If it was increase in length in meter, na, then surely it would 75.8 was the answer. Okay, so let's move to next question. In the next question, it is a reasoning question. So the alphabets from A to Z are numbered from 0 to 9 respectively. Which one of the following is the value of A, Z, J, C, E, Z plus E, D, B? Okay, so let's do it. Having means A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now let's substitute these by the numbers. So A is 0, G is 6, and J is 9, J is 6, 9, minus C is 2, E is 4, and G is 5, J is 6. Okay, plus EDB. E is 4, D is 3, and B is 1. Okay, so let's subtract 431 minus 246. It is nothing but 11. So 5 and 12. So 8 minus 1. So 185 plus 69. 9 5 14. 8 6 14 and 15 and 54. So 2 and C. For 5 it will be F and 4 it will be U. So our answer is C, F, E. Okay. So option A is the correct one. Okay. It was a very easy question. Just we need to do what was asked. In the next question, A is the smallest positive integer which when divided by 9 and 12 leaves remainder 8. Okay. A is one number which when divided by 9 and 12. So let's take the LCM of 9 and 12. Okay. So LCM will be 36. So let's divide A by 36. So by dividing A by 36 we get remainder 8. So surely the number will be 36 plus 8, that means 44. When the same number is divided, let's have another number B. Okay, and B is again divided by 9 and 12. So let's divide B by 36 and the remainder is 5. So 36 plus 5 is nothing but what? 41. So A is 44 and B is 41. So A minus B will be 44 minus 41, that is 3. So our answer is option A. Easy question. Next question is from directions. Okay, direction. So let's have direction in this one. Okay. Sorry. Let's have like this. Okay, now this is north, south, east, west. Okay, this is northeast, this is southeast, this is southwest, this is northwest. Okay, now what is given? If southeast is called as east, that means this is east, this is new one. Okay, and southwest is called as south, southwest is called as south. That means we have moved this our direction means in this is moved in a clockwise direction. Okay, the question is asking what will be north called. So north now northwest will shift up to north, so it will be northwest. So our answer is option C, northwest. Okay, Let's move to next question. If the day before yesterday was Tuesday, okay, let's make it simple. Suppose this is today, okay, today, yesterday, this is day before yesterday, okay. So day before yesterday is Tuesday, okay. So it is Wednesday and it is Thursday, okay. So what will be Saturday? So Thursday, now this is Friday, so tomorrow will be Friday, tomorrow will be Friday, and it will be Saturday. When will be Saturday? Okay, the question is asking about if day before yesterday was Tuesday, day before yesterday was Tuesday, next Wednesday, Thursday. So when will be Saturday? So Saturday will be day after tomorrow. Okay. So our answer is uh, not D. Our answer will be option C, day after tomorrow. Okay. This is tomorrow and day after tomorrow will be Saturday. So our answer is option C. Let's move to next question. In the next question, it is given. This is a reasoning question where we have to find this missing term. Okay. So there is one logic which can be applied. So you can add all the things. Suppose 3, 3, 6 plus 2, 8. Okay. This is 8. Okay. Let me take another one. This is 8. Okay. And here you can say 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1, 8. Okay. Similarly, 4, 3, 7 plus 5, 12. And here also 7, 3, 10 plus 2, 12. So you can see in the opposite side the sum is same. So let's calculate the sum here. It is 7 to 9, 6, 15. So it is 5 and 6. So 15 minus 6, it should be 9. So our answer is option A, 9. The simple question, just a logic was required, and the logic here is that the sums are equal in the opposite sides. Okay, so answer is option A. Let's move to next question, and the next question is given that in a group of 100 children, 64 like to play cricket. Okay, there are suppose 100 children in school, and some like to play cricket, and some like to play football. Okay, there are 64 children who like to play cricket, and there are 53 children who like to play football, and there are some children who like to play both. So there are 20 children. Okay, so if we will make a Venn diagram, but it is for cricket and it is football, so this will be for playing for the students playing both. There are 20 students playing both the games. Okay, so out of 64 there are some players who are playing football also. Okay, so let's subtract 20 from them. So there are 44, there are 44 students, okay, children who are playing cricket only, means they are not playing football, they are playing only cricket. Okay, similarly there are 33 students who are playing only football. Okay, so let's count total number of children who are exactly playing any of the game. Okay, so there are 20. So 437 and it is 97. So initially there were in the group there is total 100 children, and out of them 96 is playing any one of the game, whether it is cricket or football or both. So we are left with 3 children who are playing none of the games. So our answer is option A, 3. Okay, let's move to next question. In the next question, it is given that 2 years ago, the ages of A was 3 times the age of B. Okay, so let's in at present, mm, let's the age of A is A and B is B. Okay, so 2 years ago, okay, 2 years ago, it will be like A minus 2 and B minus 2. So 2 years ago, the age of A was 3 times that of B. Okay, 3 times that of B. Okay, So in this way we can solve a minus 2 equals to 3b minus 6. Okay, if b is currently 9 years old, okay, that means if b equals to 9, let's substitute 9. It is 27 minus 6. So a equals to it is 29 minus 6. So it is 23. So a is 23 years old. Okay. So now the question is, then how many years the age of b will be double of the age? Okay. So let's suppose uh, after some x years, okay, after some x years, the age of a will be double of b. Okay. Now let's solve this equation. 23 plus x equals to 18 plus 2x. So let's subtract this. It will come 5 equals to x. So after 5 years, the age of a will double. Okay, we can see means check it doubly. It will become 28, and 9 plus 5 it will become 40. So we can see that 14 is double of 28 is double of 14. That means the age of a is double of b in the next 5 years. Okay, so our answer is option D. So in today's session there are only 15 questions. So, and I hope uh, you, I'm clear in all the explanations. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can comment, and you can connect me on different social media platforms, which the link is given in the description. Okay, so till then, thank you so much for watching PYQ Academy.